Alright. Hello, my name is Medic Screenspoon, and I will be showing you the game I created today with my friends Aaron Busshouse and Olivia Strombeck. I'm currently a student at Gull Lake High School, and we this is the project I've been working on Roblox, creating this game. Uh, so for start this vlog, I'm just gonna play the game and talk over like what's happening. So this game's called Dead City, and as of right now, it's in a very, very, very pre-alpha stage. So it's like incredibly like early on, I guess you could say. Um, so it's basically like not really. It's not even like near half of like what it's going to be. Um, as of right now, we have a starter town and a like wide base plate, wide open like map, and the idea of the game is going to be you are attempting to travel along this road, looting, doing stuff, and going on, attempting to get to the end, finish and basically survive. As of right now, we currently only have this starter town, and so far it's actually looking pretty good. We have there's been a lot of like atmosphere building with these broken cars. We have the zombies. Olivia, who's really good at the interior design of it. If I don't get, I'm probably gonna get mauled alive in here, but there is an interior to everything. I added a little crossbow here. There's an interior to everything, and it really just adds to like the vibe and like making it all seem a little more like alive and more like people lived here. There's a world. So there's like a few like little like types of gear on the map. For example, I found that crossbow in there. Probably gonna add more of that stuff. Most of what I did in the project was I got these zombies in here to spawn, and I also added this gear, like the this bat here. I added that. I added this crossbow. Olivia did all of this. She added this interior design, and Aaron kind of like laid out the vision. He also helped with the map and the just placing stuff around. Getting everything together. Houses, kind of directing everything. And so yeah. So continuing along this road. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna stop this now because that is basically the initial part. That's basically the game. We do have a little stuff though out here. We have a house all the way down here, of which I placed a sword here. Some like more secret stuff like the crossbow. You can pick up the sword, stab people. Zombies are too far to actually get over here to like test it out, but yeah. There are definitely like a few bugs though with this game. As of right now, haven't figured them out, but we will eventually. I don't know if I can get it to happen here, but sometimes when you kill a zombie, let's see this. Oh, I'm about to die already. Oh, let me try that again. Oh, that's another thing. That's another bug. Oh, and don't mind that, but there is an animation or script that running that where if you get a lucky hit or a good hit on a zombie, their heads will pop. It's I feel like the the noise makes it more graphic than anything. Probably gonna have to turn that down, but it's not that bad. It's just particles. We're playing block game. It's Roblox, so it's a little. I think the sound's a bit extreme, but otherwise it's not that bad. Oh yeah, there it is. That's cool. Sometimes there's of course a few glitches. Sometimes the zombie bodies when they die they'll like run around like that for some reason. It typically happens when their heads explodes. So might want to get a new bat or something. I don't know to fix that. Not sure if it will happen here, but oh no, it's not happening this time. Um, Sometimes the physics on the houses will act weird, and I can just push this house somehow. Um, yeah, so that's been like some of the challenges. Another big challenge. It hasn't happened right now, but the zombies just used to fight each other. I don't know, which for some reason they're not anymore. Um, so somehow that just resolved itself. Uh, However, they will do in fact do damage to each other, which is something we need to fix. Um, I'd say like for me though, the like hardest part of it all, which I think like kind of slowed down what we could get done, was vision. We coming into this, we understand we wanted to make a zombie game. We didn't exactly know how we wanted to portray it, or like or had like an idea of like what we were doing here. Another issue was the game engine. I like even Roblox's game engine, which I'm surprised if it's like I don't know simpler than say Unity. There's still a lot of stuff you can do here. It's still very complex with all the like the scripts and like scaling and moving. It was it was kind of difficult to figure out how everything worked and trying to get everything into be cohesive and like become knowledgeable. I understand why if a game when game dev teams on like other video games they like switch when they switch game engine. I understand why the development takes longer because they have to learn that new game engine. They have to learn its language. They have to learn all these things. Yeah. No. As of right now, we used other people's scripts. We didn't get into coding our own, but as of right now, I eventually want to get into coding scripts, which I believe you can do through here. So if I go to Explorer here, I go to Zombie. You can see that there's stuff in here. Oh, this is a script. I don't know if I can pull it up. Oh, there it is. Stuff in here. I can double click that, and you can see the functions and codes of the zombies. I'm not entirely sure how the language works right now, but eventually I'll get it. And like some future like things I want to do with this is eventually definitely gonna add more stuff. I want to make it where if the player dies, they become a zombie. Gonna add a car with gas and stuff, and I think I want to add some stuff in the background. I want to add a city, and possibly people around to give you quests. Now, I don't know if the quests are going to be anything complicated, but something like go kill this zombie or go find this and retrieve it back to me. Just simple stuff, but I think it would help with the game, make it more fun. Now, like the way I added this stuff, or we added these, like, just basically anything in the game, is, for one thing, what we would do is, we would go to, toolbox here. We could type in what we wanted, so, say I want another house. Let's see if we can find another abandoned house. Let's look it up. Abandoned house. This is the Roblox toolbox of the models. So so other people have made these and scripted these. However, they put them out into this open like workshop to like allow other people to use. We could make our own stuff put on here, or we can make our own stuff and keep it in this game specifically, which is what we do, I think. So say I want this abandoned house, let's place it right here. Boom. Looks very similar to the other ones. This thing would now be here. I could press play here. And now that house is there. That is how we added stuff to the game. Delete that now. The way I made us where you could spawn with a bat was I went to view, I went to explore, and I looked through here. This seems to be like this is basically what like the heart of the game. You know, it's like decides all of the code, it's the scripts. Anyway, starter pack. That's what the player start with. I put this bat in there, and that's how we spawn with the bat. Could also change how the player's properties. Yeah, there's scripts. I could add stuff. Yeah. For the most part, when you're making this, it was we kind of like devolved into like or not no like went into like our own jobs. Olivia obviously interior design. I was creating zombies and tools, and Aaron was like laying everything out. Might have already said that, but yeah. Uh, and to overall get like an experience and get this to work, kind of make it feel like something. It's overall just the combination. I feel like the biggest things with games like this kind of gritty, dark type thing, it's the atmosphere. I think the biggest thing our game has going for it right as of right now is the atmosphere. Those sounds, it's the kind of the grit of it all. I think the difficulty, the look adds to the experience. It makes it like what it is, and will be the biggest thing our game has going for it. If you like look at games like Stalker or Fallout, which I think this game is to a degree inspired by, they have a lot of good atmosphere and like this like oomph behind them, which is something that we're gonna try and recreate. And so far, it's looking pretty alright. Yeah. Now, of course, in a game like this, can't have that happening. So eventually, we're gonna have to fix that bug. But yeah. Besides, so yeah. Overall, the hardest part was just figuring out what we wanted to do. Figuring out the game engine. These bugs are proving challenging, and but yeah. Overall, it's been pretty fun, and if I had more time, I'd correct these bugs. I'd probably expand the map more, fix it up a little bit, and I'd probably try to add a quest system, make it where the player dies, they turn into a zombie, and I don't know, maybe like some more fun tools and stuff around the map. Maybe the ability to spawn in with different stuff, so not just a bat. Kind of like the thought process being like dead rails. You could spawn in with different classes, and just overall expand the game and the vibe. By the way, let me add that this is a Roblox studio. Obviously, it's right there. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and this is the very, very early. I'd say not really an alpha. It's just the very early stages of the game we are creating here. Expand on it, and I'll keep you posted on how it goes. And yep, thank you for watching. See ya.